What is up, you guys? My name is Madison. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My bookshelf tour. I have 3 different bookshelves on 3 completely different sides of my room. So, yeah, this is going to be a really long video, so I'm going to try and keep everything really short. And yeah, let's just get started. So like I said, I have 3 different bookshelves. So I have this one, which is my main one. And then I have one over here, which is all my TBR books and then my library books. And then I just have more I've hidden away in there, books that I don't really read as much or will reach for as much. So yeah. At this main bookshelf, the drawer is nothing really, so we're not going to talk about anything in there. But on the top, I just have my plants, a Scentsy, some gum, my glasses, and then I have Warcross and Wildcard, the box set by Marie Lu. And then Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Tales of Beetlebard, and Quidditch Through the Ages, which is a little Harry Potter box set, a dinosaur. And here I have some bookmarks, I have a prayer jar, and then all my lip glosses, and then some notes from Depop. All of my books are really random, so there's really no order. Right here I have The Griffin Project by Carrie Mack, Changeling by Philippa Gregory, Halflings by Tori Birch, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, and Werewolf Rise of the Wolf by Curtis Jobling. Right here I have all my poetry books. So I have Milk and Honey and The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. I have Broken Flowers by Robert M. Drake. And then The Apprentice Saves Herself in this one, and The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one by Amanda Lovelace. And then right here, I just have kind of like, these are more like middle grade books, but I have Catch Me If You Can by Frank W. Abagnale, which is a biography, and then the rest are, like I said, all middle grade or YA, depending on how you look at it. But I have The Heartbreak Messenger by Alexander Vince, Full Image from High School by Matt Bourne, Everything by Nicola Yoon, and then Mal's Diary and Mal's Spellbook, which are based off of the Isle of the Lost or the Descendant series. Down here I have all my Harry Potter books minus the 6th book, which I have on a different shelf, and then I have the Magic Treehouse books, so I have 1 through 4, and then the 8th. And here I have Dead End in Norville by Jack Gantos, Twerp by Mark Goldblatt. I have Simon vs. a Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli, Paper Towns by John Green, Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore, Thriving with Social Anxiety, and A Work in Progress by Connor Franta. And then on the last shelf down here is mostly series, and then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, which my mom gave to me to read. But starting over here, I have The Giver Quartet, and then I have 2 books in the Vampire Diaries. I have City of Bones and City of Ashes, Tell the Boys I Loved Before, and P.S. I Still Love You. I have the Maze Runner right here. I have the Program series right here, Girl Online, the trilogy, and then the first 2 books in the Isle of the Lost series. And again, I have the 3rd one on a different shelf. Coming next to my bed, I have just my TBR shelf mostly. Right here I have all the books I'm reading, so The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas, and The Scourge Trials by James Dashner. As well as I have my AirPods, my remote, some tissues, my lamp, and some water bottles. And then back here I have just a little heart my best friend drew me. And we're not going to go into any of the bins, so just the books. And then again right here I have library books, which you can see in any of my TBR videos. Then so on the first shelf, this is the books that I want to read this month, or that I like most anticipated to read. So I have Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed, The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster, Up to This Point by Jennifer Longo, the 3rd book in the Isle of the Lost series by Melissa De La Cruz, Cinderella's Dead by Kaylin Barron, The Wicked City by Beatrice Williams, Always and Forever Laura Jean, Half-Blood Prince, and Messenger. Down here are just some more books. So I have Supermarket by Logic. I don't actually know his real name. Hang on. Let's figure it out. Bobby Hall. Logic. His name was Logic. Okay. I have Labyrinth by Catherine Coulter. have Stephen King's The Institute, The Library of Auschwitz. I have a graphic novel of Harley Quinn's greatest hits, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, The Girl Who Could Move Stuff with Her Mind by Jackson Ford, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, because I have to read that for school at some point, and then Really Professional Internet Person by Jen McAllister. And then down here are books that I still want to read but aren't at the top of my list. So I have the Stephen King's The Outsider, I have Dracula, I have Always Watching by Lynette Eason, Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, and Chasing the North Star by, I don't know. And then in here I have just some books, like if I ever don't know what to read, I can just pick one out, and I have a book thing right there. And the last one I have is this thing right here. Like in the last one, I'm not going to go into the drawer right there. I'm only going to focus on the stuff on top and in the like actual shelf. But I do want to let you know that I do have my Peter Pan book on my desk, just because I want it to be. So on the top, I have a Barbie doll model. I have this picture right here that my best friend actually made me for my birthday last year. Right here I have just like this medal from like a Wizard Run thing that was like on Instagram that my mom wanted me to do, so I did. Here I have 2 Harry Potter wands. This one is Hermione's wand, like the one in the box, and this one I got from that Wizard Run thing. And right here I have my graphic novels, my comic books, and I have 3 magazines. Just ones that I wanted to keep. I normally don't keep magazines at all, but I do have Username Evie by Joe Sugg. And then all my comic books right here. Yeah, most of them are Marvel, but I do have a couple of DC. And then, like I said, I have my magazines. So in here is kind of messy because there isn't a lot of room. Right here I just kind of have like my book count. And it is also super, super dark, which is why I normally don't come in here. But I do have books that were just in my need to read by 22. So I have The Heiress of Winterwood. I have Pride and Prejudice. A Beautiful Blue Death. The 11th Hour by James Patterson. Midnight at Marble Arch by Anne Perry, Death on Blackheath by Anne Perry, and The September Society by Charles Finch. Over here, I just have some bookmarks in this Christmas thing that my friend got me. And then over here I have my Dan and Phil books. I have The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom, Home Before Dark, which I highly, highly recommend to read. The Duff by Cody Keplinger, The Girl They Left Behind, The Last of Her Name, To Kill a Mockingbird, The Secret Garden, Emma, a psych book, Diary of Anne Frank, Persuasion, and Mansfield Park. And for the last little bit, I have 11/22/63 by Stephen King. I have Hans Christian Andersen's classic fairy tales. I have Grimm's Fairy Tales. This is Sense and Sensibility, Death on the Nile, Columbine, Edgar Allan Poe, Phantom of the Opera, Lady Chatterley's Lover, Northanger Abbey, Lord of the Flies, and You Are a Bad Booty. So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. All my social media will also be down below. Support me out in any way that you can. Comment down below videos you want to see. And I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye!